They say you've got to get down to their level, don't they? Welcome to the Sunbeam Club.
And like all the best clubs, it's very exclusive. You've got to be between 2 and 12 to qualify, unless you're a Sunbeam auntie.
He's coming out to say hello.
There's little pizza ones.
The girls in charge can bring the shyest toddlers out of their shell, tapping their curiosity about all the wonderful things to be found on this island where Aesop wrote his fables.
It's got sand in it.
If you're a parent, you can happily work up a tan on another part of the beach, knowing your children are in safe hands. And the surface is free as part of your holiday.
There's another one. There's another one. Look.
There are 2 sessions, one in the morning and one in the evening. Both are optional, but there's no problem getting the children to attend. You can hardly tear them away.
Right, go and sing that then. Twinkle, twinkle.
Other days are for family togetherness. Maybe on a boat trip to a wilder shore, and Lesbos has plenty of those. The nice thing is that once they've made friends in the Sunbeam Club, the children always have plenty of playmates. It's worth remembering, though, if yours are very young, that isolated Greek beaches sometimes haven't much shade, and the sunbeams can be pretty strong around midday. Please bring hats for babies. Only the sardines should be sizzling. This, by the way, was a terrific picnic, prepared by the skipper of the boat and his wife. There were lamb kebabs as well. Captain Birdseye, eat your heart out. In the sardine queue, I asked one family why they'd picked this holiday.
Because we like to come somewhere where it's nice and peaceful, have a restful holiday, and we thought there'd be lots to do for the children.
Because of the Sunbeam Club.
That's right.
I mean, how do you think that works, James?
Great. Peace and quiet for at least a couple hours a day. You can't go wrong at that.
In the village of Calony, where the holiday's based, life is so quiet you can hear the clicking of the lacemaker's needles. But you're likely to be woken at dawn by the screech of an early rising cockerel, since the rooms and apartments where you stay are often cheek by jowl with village houses and their hen runs. Quite rustic, really. There was even a nesting stork. This delivery was a bit young for the Sunbeam Club. One thing you can be sure of, though, is that your nest will be spotlessly clean.
Come look at mine, Nanny.
Ah,
My bed.
that's your bed. Where does your brother sleep?
His bed.
Mm-hmm. And where's the bathroom? Okay. Very nice indeed. Is that like your bathroom at home? What's different about it?
Well, our bath is long.
It's not just a shower. You know, it's worth getting up some morning at cockcrow to watch the fishermen bringing in their catch. Calony is a sardine port first and a resort second. In fact, they haul in a variety of beautiful fish and shellfish. This is the mainstay of the menus in the tavernas, and it's inexpensive. Hardly anyone bothers to self-cater, although a few of the rooms and apartments do offer cooking facilities.
Calamari,
Σου λέει καλημέρα.
what are the little shellfish that you've got?
Δώστε είναι μια γαρίδα ρίξτε να. Ρίξτε να μια γαρίδα. Θέλει. Έξω. Watch it your hands. It's putanja.
Oh,
Yeah. In Greek it's called garida.
Radida.
Garida, yeah.
Is it good to eat?
Very, very good.
Which is the head
Actually, months ago.
Well, that's one larida that managed to get away.
We've got lots of things to spot on the way, and you've got to...
In the evening, sunbeamers, not out with their parents, are off on a treasure hunt.
Kim, there you are. There you are. Okay, shall we set off then? Right, good luck.
Activities on offer range from sandcastle competitions to fancy dress parades, painting to puppet making. Sometimes they do something indoors, which is good as it gets them out of the sun for a while. But one of the real pluses is that they learn something about where they are and make friends with the local people who spoil them rotten.
Hi, Nick.
Thank you.
Hi.
What's the Greek word for thank you? Can you say Eucharista to the fishermen?
Eucharista.
The Greek night out up in the hills is harmless enough to bring the children along to, for they love the music and dancing.
This Greek dancing really gives you itchy feet. I'm waiting for the zorba, the Greek bit. It's the only step I can do.
Several parents were enjoying an evening of freedom.
Tonight we drop them off at 8:15 and that's about the time the coach is due, and then I collect them at 12:15, which is absolutely marvellous.
That's great, yes. Do you feel absolutely confident about leaving them with somebody else on a strange Greek island?
Well, we're a wee bit doubtful at the beginning, but now that there have been a few days, it was great to come tonight because we're confident that they're really safe in there. It's really good.
So you can shake a leg and forget all about it?
Right, have a good time.
Great.
Meanwhile, back at Colony, the children were enjoying a gripping bedtime story without having to worry about what their mummies and daddies were getting up to.
Do you think he's a good fox or do you think he's a bad fox?
There's no doubt about it, this is one family holiday in the sun that gives everyone a chance to have more fun and the choice to do exactly what they feel like doing. Those Auntie Sunbeams are featured in the Sunmed Go Greek brochure, but the good news is that they've proved so popular, they're being spread across the Mediterranean, so look out for them in Spain as well as other Greek islands. The 2-week self-catering in the Katina studios will cost you from £269 per person. There's a 25% reduction for children, and the cost of living there is really very cheap. And another major advantage is that there are actually direct flights to Lesbos.
You know, the cost of living here has put the travel business in turmoil this week. Those high interest rates at the moment mean we're paying on average something like £1,000 extra on our mortgages and bills.